What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Rant Room, where we talk about anime, manga, gaming, and controversial topics in nerd and geek culture. So, often on this channel, we talk about censorship from game companies because either a game is a little too spicy, or maybe something that's within the game that is not really a big deal, but it could possibly offend other people and piss them off, or other bull crap reasons. Today, we got another one, boys and girls. Too Hard 2 spin-off Dungeon Travelers 2 denied release on Steam. Atlas Dungeon Travelers 2 has allegedly been denied a platform on Steam, leaving the RPG as yet another addition to the list of almost 1,600 games and DLC that have been banned from the service.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, and this is not the first time that Steam/Valve has denied a game due to its spicy content, and I've covered this in the past. Well, not this particular story, but something extremely similar to this. But anyway, please consider supporting the channel by subscribing. We are getting even closer to our 1,000 subscriber goal, and obviously much closer to our 600 subscriber goal. We can start doing giveaways once I've reached that goal, so please make sure you follow me on Instagram. That way you know when you win and you can receive said prizes. Anyway, let's get into it. So first noticed on June 19 by users on Reddit, and later brought to widespread attention on Twitter by user Kuroshi. Next day, Dungeon Travelers 2's ban was uncovered via third-party website. Steam, whose automatic monitoring of Steam's own servers, discovered that the service was now missing the access token for Too Hard 2. In other words, the game's listing could not be accessed by the site because it no longer existed. Let's keep going. It says, developed by visual novel studio Leaf for the PS2 and published by their parent companies Aqua Plus, the original 2 Hard 2 title was an Euro dating sim with a later all ages release, removing all of the title's adult scenes. Massively popular with Japanese audiences, the original game, okay, the part where it has all of the adult scenes in it, that part, spawned a multimedia franchise whose productions across the last decade have included numerous games, manga adaptations, and various anime OVAs, the last of which have since been collected in a celebratory box set. So you're telling me USA and Valve, Steam, whatever, okay, that the citizens of Japan can play the game with all of the adult fun because it's for adults, right? But when it's brought over here, you are censoring it or canceling said game to protect adults. We can drink, we can buy firearms, we can join the military, we can go to strip clubs, you feel me? But God forbid we get a adult video game, then all of a sudden all hell breaks loose and now you gotta censor to protect who exactly? Like, why? I don't understand why y'all keep doing this. If it's a game made for adults, rated M for mature and whatever the rating system is, and if you're concerned about kids playing it, kids should be playing it. You can't not have stuff because you're afraid that people who shouldn't have it are gonna get their hands on it. We don't need to suffer for them. Anyway, let's continue. One of these video games was Too Hard 2 Dungeon Travelers, a dungeon crawling RPG originally released for the PlayStation Portable in 2011. It's a sequel titled Dungeon Travelers 2 The Royal Library and Monster Seal was later released for both the PSP and PlayStation Vita. Man, good times. For Japanese players, in 2015 for those in the West. Now, I saw this article a little while ago. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, okay? But the article I saw had some spicy content in it, and in case you guys don't know, I am on a warning from YouTube. I'm not even monetized yet, and I'm not making anything off of this, and somehow I already have a warning from YouTube. It's like, yeah, you're posting some stuff that that goes against our rules and regs, so I gotta be careful. But damn. Wow. Yeah. But my point is, the original content I wanted to show you had some spicy stuff in it, so I couldn't really show y'all that. I'm thanking God Bonding Its Comics was able to do this without posting some of the extra stuff, and that could get my account possibly banned. Who'd have thunk, right? But anyway, let's see what it says. Much like its source material, Dungeon Travelers 2 features several moments of fan service and a lot of fan service and a lot below in the article that I'm not gonna be able to show y'all because I'm afraid YouTube might smite my account before it could even get monetized, with character performing acts that could be deemed lewd or spicy. For example, one character is shown sucking on a spirit resembling a phallus, which in return produces an unknown white liquid. Monsters, who can also sometimes resemble human women, also attack in a way that can be viewed as directly targeting a spicy zone. Suffice to say, Dungeon Travelers 2 was censored in its Western release, in particular 4 images in particular. For one, featuring the aforementioned spirit fellatio included. Listen, man, I get it. If you're on the bandwagon of, yeah, well, it's not fair because kids could get their hands on it. You know what also kids can get their hands on? Kids can also get their hands on adult books. There are adult books in libraries. There are adult books on the internet that kids can get their hands on. But somehow, for some odd reason, no one's worried about kids getting their hands on stuff like that. You feel me? That's my point. My point is, if they make games for an adult audience, we should not have to pay the price because someone who shouldn't be getting their hands on it is getting their hands on it. Hence the rating system. That's why it's there. If a game is rated M, there's no reason why I should have to worry about some child getting their hands on it. That way, where it affects me playing it. For example, it's like, oh my god, we cannot put out a Resident Evil 4 game because it's gore, it's violent, these kids might get their hands on it, but it's rated M. The game was literally meant for adults. I should not have to suffer because some child might get their hands on it. I'm sorry. It sounds cruel, but this is the rant room. It is what it is. I'm sorry. It needs to be said. I know it's impossible to completely watch kids. I get that, but I don't need to suffer because of that. If the game is rated M, I should be able to get my hands on it on Steam or whatever system it's on. But anyway, do you guys approve or disapprove of the censoring of Two Hearts 2? Let me know in the comment section. I'm looking forward to your thoughts. And do you guys think that adult content video games should be completely erased? That way certain people don't get their hands on it. If you do believe that, please let me know your thoughts and exactly why you think that adult games, adult books, adult themed everything should be canceled because certain people might get their hands on it. I'm looking forward to your thoughts in the comment section, and also please consider hitting the red subscribe button for daily nerd and geek culture content Monday through Friday, sometimes on the weekends, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.